Alright, so using the principle of the arrowhead tote gusset, this is what I come up with. So for the dimensions, it's 8 inches from here to here. So I was initially using 7 inches before, so I added a half inch on both sides. So what we now have is 8 inches for the length. And for the arrowhead, what I took my slants on the gusset first, which is 2.5. Then I measured where this gets to. That's from this point, this middle line, this baseline, to where the half inch gets to. I took that measurement and I took it on my base to take out the base. So did that, folded it into two to cut the second side, and then folded it to have this for the tote gusset, because I didn't want it to be too high. That was why I used half inch. Okay, if I place this straight on the baseline, you'll see that the distance between here and here that I took was half inch. So I didn't want it to, the arrowhead, to go up too much. I wanted it deep into the bag, so that was why I used this dimension, and that was how I arrived at this. So we're going to be placing a handbag here. So for the leather, this is what I have for the leather. So I also use the pattern to cut out the leather. You can see this mark here and this mark here. It marks where the top of the front gets to. And since this is a double face leather, I can't fold this and join it to another one. It's going to be too thick. So instead of having to do that, I just, extended the leather so that this forms the facing for this. So this is going to be folded at this point, while this is going to be joined to the lining. So once this is folded at this point, it will give us the exact height of the bag that we have. So this is going to be, so this part from here like this is part of the lining, is the facing. Then the lining is going to be joined, and we are going to have zip tabs for this. So for the zip tab, I'm using this pink for the zip tab. So this would be the top, and this would cover the zip at the bottom. So the zip is going to come from in between, and so one for the left, one for the right. So this is 6 inches by 0.75 for this, and for this I used 1.25 for the extension. So 1 inch into the bag, then 0.25 to join with the lining. And in order to cut the lining, in order for me to cut the lining, what I did was take this facing part. So the part that I said was going to be facing, we're not going to include it in the lining of the bag. So I took that facing part, so it is going to get to somewhere here. If you place it on this, this is going to get to somewhere here. So I folded that part on both sides, folded it. After folding it, I placed this pattern exactly on my lining this way, and I left allowance so that I can use this to join it to the leather. Okay, so this is the allowance to join back to the leather. And instead of using the arrowhead tote gusset for the lining, I used the normal tote gusset for the lining. So base of the bag is 3.5 inches, the height is 5 inches, and this is 8 inches. So that was what I took out here, so that I'll just make this a normal tote gusset. So you can also make it to follow this, but I just didn't want to stress joining this. I just made it the regular tote gusset. And for the handle of the bag, so I have this cut out, and I just basically angled it at this end, so that by the time I join this together, I'm going to have something like this on the front of the bag, this way. Okay, so this is going to come this way. So I'm going to stitch this at this end.